Go.
Alright guys, today we are going to read a story about the little white owl. Do you know what an owl is? Hey, Lily, what's an owl? It's a bird. Yeah, it's a bird. But they don't eat cookies. They don't eat cookies, right? What do you think owls eat?
Well, like worms. And they make noise.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this story is about an adorably fun owl. And he's this little white owl who's all alone in the winter. But you can't tell in this case that whenever we play in the story, he's all alone and he has no friends at first. But then he decides to travel one day and he finds all these colorful birds that you see right here on the front cover. And they think he's different because he's not colorful like them. But at the end of the day, we're going to see how they become friends or not, alright?
Okay.
So we're going to start the story. So this little owl, you know, first he goes alone. Has anybody ever felt alone before? There's a few nothing that are felt alone. Yeah. Hold on, look at me. Have you ever felt alone before? No? We really have before. So we are going to start our story. Okay.
This is this. Who's that on?
It's from the library. Alright, ready? We're going to start our story. Once there was a little white owl who lived all by himself in the snow. He didn't have a mommy, he didn't have a daddy, he didn't even have a name. But he didn't really mind too much. It had always been like that, and his head was full of happy stories. Sometimes he was a brave knight, and sometimes he was a snowflake. Sometimes he was a rocket blasting off to the moon. But every night at bedtime, he sat on his favorite branch, nibbling toast bread with strawberry jam and counting the stars by himself. Then, one day, he looked at the big blue sky that stretched on and on forever. I wonder what's out there, said the little white owl. So he packed his teddy and his clock. It was time to see the world. So why do you think that he left his home? What? Because he wanted to see the world, right? Good job. For days, the little white owl flew over turquoise oceans and deserts of gold. Then he spotted the prettiest trees, sprinkled with tiny jewels, so down he flew. But wait, what do you think he saw right here?
Birds.
Birds? Maybe.
Or owls.
Owls? Can you see them?
I think they're owls.
Let's look.
Little birds.
Let's see. Oh, these jewels had teeth. They were owls. Beautiful owls. Owls just like him. Would anybody like a bite of toast, he said? But the beautiful owls sat quiet and still. They didn't want to spoil their perfect feathers. How very plain you are, groaned the green. No colors at all, sniffed the gaudy red. You don't belong with us. Go away. That's very nice.
And that's not good.
Wow.
And that's not fair.
You know what? All the stuff that the little owl brought on his trip? You can tell me what he brought on his trip for me. What did he bring?
I know what a fair needle is.
Yes, that's right.
It's not on the car.
Yeah. And why do you think these other owls were glaring at him?
Oh no.
What is it?
Because he's white and he's alone and he doesn't know mom again.
Yeah, that's probably nice. What do you think something good?
I think that owls are feeling the type of thing. They're not as colorful.
I know, he's not as colorful as them. Why would he do that?
Because it's like you don't. Does that happen? Does that happen with a person on a white phone? So that's why they don't like them.
That's sad.
No, but
That's okay. But I do have color stories, cried the little white owl. Here, in my heart, and thumping up and down in me are lots of happy stories. I'll share them with you if you want me to. The owl sat and thought. Then, sighed the blue. A story might help pass the time. Fine, but just one, said the flowery pink with a yawn. So the little white owl swung on a branch with his little teddy. He munched his toast and shared a happy story. Ah, breathed the blue owl dreamily when the little white owl had finished. The other owls all glared at him. Oops, sorry, she blushed. But couldn't we have just one more? So why do you think that the owls got mad at him whenever he yawned? Why do you think? You know? Because he was reading all these, and he was telling all these awesome stories, and all the owls were starting to like it. Do you think that they were getting mad at him because, do you think that they were getting mad at him because they wanted to keep hearing the awesome stories?
Yeah, they probably were. Look, I see their angry eyes.
Yeah, see, they want to hear more stories.
And I see that happy one with the little one.
So the little white owl closed his eyes, and magic stories came pouring from his heart. Colorful tales of castles and knights and dragons and fiery breaths, and blasting through moonbeams and counting bright stars and tumbling down like a snowflake. I know.
Yeah, because you can go there.
So why do you think that the little white owl, why do you think that he was white and all the other owls were colorful?
Because he was born in the season.
Right, exactly. That's so true.
And the other was born in the summer.
Yep. All right.
And I think it's a winter owl like that.
Yeah, he's an every owl.
Look at the lights now.
Let's see. Slowly and rather to their surprise, the owls began to smile. Ah, they breathed. Then suddenly, more! Everyone cried. At last, when all his toast was gone, the little white owl checked his clock. Gosh, I need to go, he gasped. Back to my sparkly home. I need to feel the snow and count the stars. But then, what do you think happened? What is it, Lily? What do you think? Let's see. You know what happened?
We have a mom and dad.
Maybe. I don't know. What do you think, Ariana? You don't know? What you want to just do? Let's see. A blue wing fluttered, and a tail of gaudy red began to twitch. Take us too! Cried the pretty owls, sweeping into the sky. We want to feel your fluffy snow and count your sparkling stars, and play, and laugh, and tumble just like you. Go listen. So the little white owl led them home, where they tumbled and twirled on the ice. Like splashes of rainbow, they speckled the snow, their colors brighter than ever.
Look, I see one. I think we see yellow hat. I think the yellow one is.
Later they huddled together and sipped warm cocoa. Tomorrow, when we fly home, said the blue owl, the white clouds will remind us of you. Promise you'll visit very soon? I promise, smiled the little white owl. And maybe you can tell me all your stories. Then you snuggled up on your favorite branch and soon was dreaming happy dreams as a huge silver moon lit the deep dark sky that stretched on and on forever. The end. Thank you for listening.